If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. Absol gives Joey Badass his flowers. He said that we turned Joey into Thanos. He did stuff fresh off the power set. I was telling ninjas he back in the gym. So he's recalling the battle with Joey Badass. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button. Click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Absol called into the Apollo podcast. And let's listen to this clip and I'm gonna give you my perspective.
For us to bridge the gap between like need to know the roots of this. Like you probably did not. That was responding didn't know that was a Jay-Z reference.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
You get what I'm saying? So like if would have had more understanding, and if would have tapped in instead of just jumping in, because what that turned into was like it got like it pissed me off when it turned into West Coast versus Joe.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in though, Wap, because like a lot of these new that's why we're important. Like we're big homies now.
Yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
important. Like I'm KRS too. Like it's important for us to bridge the gap between like need to know the roots of this. Like you probably did not. That was responding didn't know that was a Jay-Z reference.
Yeah.
When it was not like it was not like bro, we just all in united front at the pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need to tap in and be organized, like let the fade be the fade. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the homies got it. Like let the you know what I'm saying? Sit back and enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show for sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. And tap in, like tap in, like see what's really going on. Then tap in, right? Tap in, like tap, like you know what's going, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You gotta tap in, like so we can all be a united front. Because once it turns into that, every individual, we turned Joey into he was Thanos.
Yeah.
He was Thanos.
Yeah. Y'all just made him
look
look more like
the like and he is.
Yeah, for sure he is.
He did his stuff fresh off the read the reading table, fresh off the power set.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
what I'm saying. I was telling niggas like, bro, that nigga back in the gym, man. Like I'm telling you, that's a little third eye, that's a little understated.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Joey got a stupid pen. Had to be prepared for all
That's what
that.
I'm saying. Yeah, so he just had to take a little rust off, like cause you see how he was powering up, he was powering up. Pun intended.
Yeah, I like that.
He was.
All right, y'all. So I'm glad Absol cleared that up. I'm glad he said that, Joey Badass did his stuff. He gave him props. He didn't shit on him. He didn't disrespect him. He didn't disrespect his name or his pen game. He gave him his props. And Absol is a beast. Lyrically, he is a monster. Freestyling, his records, everything, his features and all that. You know, Ray Vaughn is dope as hell. Daylight, I love Daylight, especially when he battle raps. He's a monster also. Um, Big Sean, very underrated. I don't know why people don't give Big Sean his props, but I give him his props. I mean, I know he puts out a lot of mainstream um singles, which I ain't knocking him. That's his lane, but he can go bar for bar with the best. Joey Badass, he's been doing his stuff, and he's getting ready to release an album too. I believe it's later this year. I was about to say summer, but I highly doubt that. Unless I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The last album he dropped was in 2022, 2000. So it's been like 3 years since he dropped the album, and I can't wait till he drops the album because he's been on set with Raising Canaan. They finished season 5 already, so we don't know if Unique is going to survive or not. I don't want to talk too much about that. He might go over to Power Origins with Breeze, Kanan, with Young Tommy, Young Ghost. But other than that, though, Joey is a beast lyrically. He can tell great stories. His wordplay is bizarre. You know, just the way he gives you visuals when he talks about things. You gotta, you gotta give him his due, his just due. Because if you don't, my thing is just the fact that you're gonna be slipping. As far as like not really understanding real hip hop. You know, Kendrick, Drake had their time. They did their thing last year, and it's all love with that. And I'm happy Kendrick and Drake, as far as handled that. That wasn't like the best battle ever. It was more of a mainstream battle. I ain't knocking Kendrick. I'm just saying, but Kendrick did what he had to do, and he's on his victory lap right now. Joey, badass. Ray Vaughn, I love the back and forth. It was handled on wax and then get out of hand. You had other people try to jump in, so people made it seem like it was a Joey versus the West Coast. Was it Joey versus the West Coast? To a certain degree, yes, but to a certain degree, Joey held his own. He didn't back down. He kept releasing track after track after track, and which I loved about him. He did not run away from the fade. He caught a fade with everybody. It's just like in games. You know, you might have to run a couple of fades, just to get put on the set. Or if you go to the county jail, this is LA shit, and you going against, you go into the module, and this the opposite gang you don't get along with, and they might say, "Oh, come to the back. We need that right now." Shit, it ain't no one or two. You might have to go four, five, six. This is real talk. All by yourself, but that's okay though. But Joey handled his business and he handled his own, and I love the fact that Absol let it be known that, hey, I can still give him props, and just like Joey will give him props. Like I said, it's all love. It was just lyrical warfare. It was lyrical exercise. That's all it was. It wasn't no real. When I see you, I'm gonna pull the heat out and I'm gonna do this. They kept it on wax. It was friendly competition. It's brotherly love, and that's how it's supposed to be. And I want to see more of this in hip hop. I really want to see more of this in hip hop. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support? Donate to the channel. I have Patreon, patreon.com/Kofi Universe. I have Zelle. That information is below in the description. Um, Venmo. I don't really use my Cash App too much, but y'all let me know some new topics y'all want me to talk about besides everything I talk about already when it comes to pertaining to hip hop, reactions, reviews, doing shorts. Y'all let me know, and I'm give me some ideas, and I'll follow through.